Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're on a map called Tournament Arena, and down in the bottom right we have the Green Beast himself. This is the GLA Vanilla that is OOE Vivid. And up at the top left you have the Cyan player with the GLA Vanilla also, so it's a mirror match, meaning it's exactly the same matchup. Up at the top left with the Cyan player, this is OOE Marakar. So yeah, probably a few months old, this replay. It's not brand new fresh. Was actually a few weeks ago trying to arrange a challenge between Marakar and Vivid, but Vivid said he didn't have enough time. I think just his time zone is a bit more difficult. For Vivid, he lives in the Far East, like in Malaysia, I believe. Tunnel going up for Vivid down at the south position. You know what this map lacks? And that is ambient sounds. It really does lack ambient sounds. And there's a few maps like that. Snowy Drought is one of them as well. Where it literally, sometimes you wonder, is the game sound even on? Until you hear like a worker go in a tunnel or something. There we go. Some trees going down. Technical out for Vivid. Straight across the map. Straight into the worker line there of Marakar. Not a perfect box by any means. And pretty much all of the workers except one have gone down. And even that one is on the run and taking a little bit of damage. Marakar's going to go and grab himself this bunker. So this map has two oils. It's like there. And then also these little bunkers. It's based on a CNC 3 map. I believe it was called Tournament Arena there as well. But it didn't have this bit that blocks it off. Nice TNT there from Marakar, actually getting the supply there of Vivid. But he has already expanded to another one, so that's now his second supply. And he already has a tunnel here, so it wouldn't be too much effort just to start rebuilding this. He's on 1500 now, so he can start rebuilding. And he's also beaten that technical there of Marakar's. Okay, Marakar just picking off what he can. Picks off a Rebel there. I don't know if he clicked on the Rebel and saw that he had the capture upgrade or not. That's probably what a lot of players would be doing. Like that. Marakar does not have the capture upgrade, but he is sending a Rebel there. He's probably upgrading it right now. There's different ways you can play this matchup. Do you just send like one technical straight into the worker line to kill some workers? Do you go for a TNT? And then if you do go for a TNT, do you hit a supply or do you hit the arms dealer? Different people on different days will do different things. Or do you just defend and try to rush out one oil, like kind of big size style? Toxin Tractor here for Vivid goes to flush out this building, but Marakar quite rightly evacs and defends it with the quads. Toxin Tractor goes down. But Vivid is on a bit of a rampage with these 3 technicals, and he realizes now that Marakar's not expanded to a third. Going to put an RPG inside of there, which might be difficult to clear. If Vivid had brought a worker with him and then just guarded that area, even a Toxin Tractor would not be able to clear that because the technicals will wreck it. Vivid is on a roll here. Not sure if that worker's collecting all that one, so he's only collecting on 2 workers on his main there, Vivid. Picks off a quad. Inside of Marakar's base. Marakar going for a little bit of a push. Toxin Tractor's cleared that out. Vivid is now going around the back of Marakar's base. Picks off a worker. Hits the fake barracks. Fake barracks does damage when it explodes. Kills a load of the HP off the workers. Quad cannon coming in, but all of these are Vet 2 now, and they are repairing. Marakar has secured himself an oil. And yeah, still disappointing to see that Vivid is collecting only on 2 workers. It's kind of like it when we see him playing Oil Rampage, and he just doesn't get like 1 oil and 1 refinery like the whole game. This time he's just collecting on 2 workers. But he still manages to do exceptionally well. Yeah, his economy on that main supply will be like less than half of what it should be. Okay, Marakar wants to clear these technicals now, and he is doing so. This building is going to go down. He's losing a lot of quads for it, and there's going to be a super tech now for Vivid. But I do question, you know, if Vivid could have got a little bit more out of that technical push. If he'd have dropped off a tunnel there, for example, if he'd have just brought a worker with that little push and just held it until the tunnel got up, that would be devastating for Marakar's economy. And also the preservation of them technicals, then they went a little bit too close to the quads. But when the pressure's on, when you're in the middle of a game, you've got split decisions to make and micro to do and macro and back at home. Little mistakes and stuff like that will happen. You look away for a second and you lose some units. There's also probably a bit of delay just due to the distance between the players here as well. Vivid is building up the quad numbers, though, and doing a little bit of a fight back here. He's trying to take out this oil. Not interested in capturing it now. He just wants to kill it. That one is still available. Yeah, I think I prefer Vivid's position. Main reason is he's been in the base a little bit more, done a bit more economical damage, picking off the workers and stuff. There's a decent army of quads, but mainly the fact that he's got a palace up already and a fake market. Is he going to now realize about these workers? He's now only collected on one worker. I don't think he's realized. He's just collecting on one worker. Yeah, Marakar, sadly for him, doesn't get that oil. He has got a second arms dealer now. I do wonder if that was the right decision. Like, that could have been a finished palace roundabout now, like somewhere back here. It's also like quite a forward arms dealer, so if it does turn into buggy wars later on, which you know that's coming. If it does turn into buggy wars, then that could get picked off later on when an army of buggies turn up here, which is probably going to be the case. But still disappointing to see that Vivid's only collected on one worker. I haven't seen that in a while from a top level player. Yeah, a few demo traps being placed. It looks like Marakar is doing that. I do like that, because even if you kill like one Scorpion or one Buggy or anything else, whoa, what a monster TNT. It's 2 Scorpions as well. That's deadly. Vivid is just a beast. He only needs one worker. He literally only needs one worker. Neither player's got the refinery yet. But it tends to be when the oils are like dead center for the players to fight over, like that and like that, for example, they're either not captured or they get killed more often. If they're deep in the back of the base, let's say you had like an oil there, for example, then it's much more likely that the oil will be captured and be saved. Kind of like Snowy Drought, for example. Oh, Demetrot myself there. Yeah, in my view, the better maps tend to be the maps with safe oils. If you have a look across what are the most popular maps, like Oil Rampage, Liquid Gold, Snowy Drought, all these are super popular ones. Natural Threats has got a safe oil and then one to fight over as well. Tends to be the ones that give you a bit of safer economy boost, like DEFCON, for example, DEFCON 6, everyone's got 2 safe oils. I'm trying to think of what the exceptions might be, actually. But yeah, Vivid, whoa. Another second arms dealer, okay. And he has got a palace now down in the bottom left, and a market is up as well. 3 markets, 4 markets, and a Scud Storm going up for Vivid, so he's more advanced in terms of his base. Marakar just shot his own Scorpion. to save Vivid getting the XP for it. Yeah, Vivid is still ahead in XP, though he's already level 3. Not sure if the CC's there or not. There's certain players, like Big Size is the one that springs to mind. Whoa, that Scorpion is on an absolute rampage. Yeah, there's certain players, when they hit level 3, the CC is placed down either before or like straight after. No wasting any time. But Vivid here isn't doing it. He should be getting the bounty money. And there's two things better that, or maybe even 3 things better that Vivid has done here that's putting him in a more advantageous position. And that was the 3rd expansion was quicker. He also didn't go for a TNT, but he did loads of economical damage by sending his technical into there. Whereas Marakar slowed his build down, slowed his 3rd supply down to TNT that, which did economical damage as well, but Vivid instantly rebuilt it. Vivid also got inside of that tower, which delayed this. You see Excal do that as well, just rather than going for a TNT. Just send 1 technical into the worker line if they've not boxed to kill a load of workers. It does like equal amount of damage to a TNT on a supply, for example. But then I think, yeah, one of the other things Vivid has done well here that's secured himself a good position is the 3 technicals and the preservation of them, and he won more engagements and was running around the base keeping Marakar a little bit busy. But saying that, let's not count Marakar out yet, because he's building up the market numbers. He's got his base nice and spread out, so even if it does turn into a Scud war, there's no single place where he's going to get multiple markets. Vivid is probably still collecting on 1 or 2 workers. Looks like 2. I suppose the upside is that's still got 16k. That's mined out. It's absolutely insane. How can you do that against the player of a caliber of Marakar? Have 16k left on your main and still be a wrecking machine. It doesn't make any logical sense, does it? It's just too good. Marakar coming in from the side now with his own buggies. One trap you can fall into here is a false sense of security. You think, or get too confident. You think, oh yeah, I've already won. Got a Scud, I've got probably more markets. He's got more XP. He's got more buggies. Vivid's probably feeling pretty confident. But if you have one bad engagement with the buggies, don't look for a second. And then all them buggies wipe out all of them, for example, from like an off angle. Then... yeah, you can suddenly find yourself still in a world of trouble, so you still got to be careful. Marakar's preparing a battle bus, actually. Expensive investment. You're going to want to make sure that actually gets something done, because otherwise, if them buggies just pick it off from range, that's $1,000, the battle bus, and then plus $300 for the 6 dudes inside, which is what? Another 1,800. So, yeah, 2,800 unit there. So you need to kill at least 3 buggies. Whoa. You need to kill at least 3 buggies, and as I say that, it just a wild battle bus appears and gets slaughtered. At least the RPGs survive, but yeah, that's not that great from Marakar. The wrong time to pop, fortunately. Marakar getting a little bit stuck there on his TNTs, but the RPGs are picking off some buggies. Bit of a trade-off there. There's like 3 buggies in total gone down for both of the players combined. That's a nice pick off there, getting 2 for 1. Buy one, get one free for Marakar. 2 Scud Storms up now for Vivid. Okay, Marakar taking the initiative now. It probably feels a bit of pressure because even though his base is still quite spread out, like one Scud Storm can wipe out that palace, maybe even get the market next to it or kill all these workers. And then taking another Scud Storm over here somewhere, maybe another market or an arms dealer or something. Yeah, I think he's behind anyway, but that's going to set him even more behind. Marakar trying a bit of algebra or something here. He always does A and B rather than 1, 2, 3. We've got a few extra symbols after that one. It's not even algebra, is it? What could that be? Calculus or something? I don't know. It's been a while since I studied all that stuff. Okay, Jean-Michel wrecking some RPGs. Marakar is slowly closing the gap in terms of XP. Vivid does grab himself one buggy kill there. Still some random RPGs running around. Where is the Vivid Jarman? That's a good question. Scud Storm's going to fire. And it is heading towards the palace. It's always a safe bet. If in doubt, hit the palace. Remember that rule. Because you stop him building any more markets, you stop him building any more Scud Storms, and you stop him, more importantly, building any more buggies and Jarman. And then every time you trade off, you can't replace them for ages, so you should snowball. But saying that, though, that's quite... it was looking okay for Marakar, but he still ended up with only 3 left. Yeah, Vivid will be happy now to trade off 1 for 1, because he can keep replacing him on his 3 arms dealers now. He can keep replacing him. Jean-Michel still for Marakar. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't remember if I've even seen a Vivid Jarman at all. I'm not going to lie. It said beacon there at the top. Marakar's been defeated. Wow. It said beacon there at the top. I thought it said bacon. I thought Vivid has placed a bacon. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know. Yeah, well played from Vivid. I honestly do not know how that guy can collect on 1 worker for the majority of the game, or 2 workers maximum when he's feeling when he's feeling adventurous, and still put on a dominant performance like that. I think it just shows you how good Vivid really is. Imagine if he left enough room on his supply and he collected on a full 6 workers, and imagine if he got his refinery like the one in the middle and gets his refinery like on Oil Rampage. Just fixes these little things around the edges. Imagine how much of a beast Vivid could actually be. Yeah, really, really strong performance. Unfortunately for Marakar, but maybe that is due to... straight away from the way the game started, like Vivid went for a technical and killed a load of workers. Marakar had to invest like 1,000 more than that to kill a supply and didn't kill any workers. And Vivid expanded to a 3rd quicker. So just those few things there set the pace of the game and set how the rest of the game was gonna play out, in my opinion. But if you got any more comments, leave it down in the comment section. GG, well played, and I will see you in the next one.